Alright, y'all, check it out. Today we're doing a review that is long overdue. Um, this is an artist I've been following for a couple years, and I meant to do this like years ago, but I just didn't get around to it till now. I finally got some free time in my schedule, so we're gonna get it out. Let's go. Kadesh Flow, Gateways, the mixtape. Let's get it. So let's talk about this project as a whole. In terms of the entirety of the thing, I don't know if there's a project that can compare to how much I enjoyed it. A full length project like this is up there with Loaf Music, Live from the Dungeon, Loaf Music, Knowledge Born, because I enjoyed most of the tracks. It's 15 tracks long, and I enjoyed 12 of the 15. The most, like really enjoyed. Like I've enjoyed it all, but like really loved 12 of the 15. So in reality, I got like a top 12, and it was super hard to choose a top 3, but I had to listen to it multiple times just to for the smallest minute details on why the top 3 are the top 3 that I chose. So without further ado, my top 3 are Bars for Days featuring Mr. Wilson, Hungry featuring A to Z, and BYOB, and the acoustic version. So it's Break Your Own Boundaries, the live and acoustic version. Now, this, I stress it, it was so hard to do. Like, I'm choosing between stuff like Treat It Like a Game, You Don't Know Jack, The Troll, Nobody Will. Most of these stuff is genius, but these 3 to me basically got the main themes off the tape. So my bottom 3, my third place is Bar for Days with Mr. Wilson. The reason this is up here so high versus some of his more introspective tracks is because I just raw playtime. Like, I literally couldn't separate it from, couldn't bring it, how do I say this? I couldn't bring it from becoming not a top 3 because I played it so much. Like, I used to put this on a CD, I still burn CDs, like, on my way to campus and from campus late at night. I would play this, and I'll just jam to it. And him and Mr. Wilson did their thing on it. It's just, this is the most played track off the tape since it came out in 2014, and nothing but awesome, just swag bars, couple industry shots, of course, major replay, and the hook is bumping. It really just is a fun track to listen to. So that's why it's up here over stuff like Treat It Like a Game, The Troll, You Don't Know Jack. A lot of genius pieces on this thing, but simply off of raw playtime, that just gives it an edge over the rest, in my opinion. Hungry, featuring A to Z, is my second silver medalist track off this album. And I love the hook where he says, "Forget the fame and riches, I'm just hungry." It sounded like he sampled Andre 3000 on the hook somewhere. I don't know what the beat is like, but yeah, he basically described how he's scheming to get in the game, what his aspirations are as a MC, and it was good because I'm kind of he's speaking to a lot of stuff that I'm the same way about. Like, I'm not trying to do it just to be the most famous MC out there, because really, fame, unfortunately, nowadays gets you into trouble too quick. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna do my thing and I'm bouncing. But that's what it pretty much was. A to Z also did his thing. He finally got this is a perfect track where like a balanced feature and host. Like a lot of tracks, like if it has 3 verses and there's 2 features on it, they'll be like really short and segmented features, and the main guy's on the hook and the first verse or second or third verse, wherever he plays himself. This sounded like it was a 5-minute track, almost split almost evenly in half. Of course, the hook work sounds like a mix between Kadesh Flow and Andre 3000, but it was split real nice, so I liked it. A to Z, shout out to him. He definitely did his thing. And the top track off this whole album is Break Your Own Boundaries, or BYOB. Now, really, this track is on the album and not on the album. My favorite version is the acoustic version, where he did with just the trombone and just his friend in the background, because he got rid of the instrumental noise, and you could just hear the message in it. So he's really speaking to the audience that you can take a stand against any victory. Take a stand for victory against any obstacle in your life. He's really speaking to the audience. A lot of rappers don't really. Well, I don't want to say that. Some do, but it's not as common anymore. They speak directly to you to inspire you, like literally, almost like a father figure, like call you out. So that was good. But at the same time, on the original, I love the instruments and the emotion, and just I loved his singing on the original. On the acoustic, he did more trombone work. Singing, he did more singing on the original. So I like both versions. I'm pairing the live and acoustic version for my top one off this album. Now, I can't stress enough that this album is phenomenal. I mean, I had to revisit it. I meant to get this out years ago when it first came out, but I forgot, to be honest, at the time. And I wasn't doing music reviews at the time. So I finally got back to it. And yeah, it's long overdue. I got a lot of respect for this guy. He's a jazz musician. He went to school, got a master's degree. He does rap on the side. He does a lot of good stuff. He's traveling. He's traveling with a band and stuff like that. He's part of a jazz band. He does a lot of shows and stuff like that. So I got a lot of respect for him. So yeah. But this project so far is my favorite from him. I don't know if it's his debut or not, but regardless, it's the top project I've heard from him so far. He's put out some other work too. I'll leave links to him in the description as always. This is the Adam Smasher live from the multiverse. Kadesh Flow Gateways.